Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine, the project manager, Sunshine Resources. Welcome to our tutorial 17 in our series, How to Build Website with HTML and CSS. Thank goodness. In the last tutorial, we delved into CSS. We said that CSS is the aesthetics of a website. It is the material that you can use to build the beauty of any website. When we say that CSS means cascading style sheet, we also went further to change fonts and color using CSS. And I said that CSS is always in the head section of the web script design. Today we'll go a little bit further to create more examples. We're going to create header and paragraph and see how we can use CSS to effect some changes. Now, before I proceed, let me say here that it is important for you to continue to practice this, because this idea or this script is a clumsy script. You have to practice before you can own this knowledge and become a professional. You must be practicing all the time. You must get used to it. So if you don't practice, you will not perfect it. So I encourage you guys to always practice this. As a matter of fact, when you practice it every day, you will own this knowledge. As a matter of fact, you will own it as if you're the one that created it. So continue to practice and you will become the owner of this knowledge. So today I'm going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. We already have the tag for the CSS, the style type is already on the desktop. The starting tag and the end tag, and then let me go to the body and create some header text. For example, let me create this header text here. Well, let me say how to make the tall. How to make the tall. Okay. And let me change this paragraph here to H1. I want a very bold header. H1. Change this P here to H1 also. Don't mind me, I'm a chemist, so I cannot do without thinking of chemistry. I've been trained to think like a chemist all the time. So here I have how to make the tall. And then let me create a paragraph here again. The tall is made from certain group of industrial chemicals. The solvent used for making the tall is methanol. Methanol. Okay, a very long sentence. Now let me paragraph this. Opening, let me close it. Okay. Now I'm going to effect some changes on this text that I've placed on the body of this script from the CSS. So the first one is the header, this header 1. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color to red. Now let me show you how it's going to look like. So because I'm going to work on this header 1, and so the parameter that we're going to work upon in this header is the H1. So I'm going to write H1 here so that the browser will identify it as a parameter H1 that I want to work upon. So, and inside here, I'm going to remove this one. And I will write red. I wanted the red color. Okay, Beautiful. Now let me save and refresh to see what we have done. Let's refresh. You can see that how to make detour. Beautiful. How to make detour. Beautiful. Now the second line, the second sentence, detour is made from certain group of industrial chemicals. The solvent used for making detour is methanol. Now let me also do some changes to this second paragraph. Let me change the color to green. Let me change it to green. So in the style section, I'm going to copy these. I'll paste it here, but because of this parameter here is identified with P, so I'm going to change this one to P. Then color here, I'll change it to green. Now let's save and refresh to see what we have done. Yeah, you can see the color has changed to green. So you can, just like I said in the last tutorial, you can get color codes from the internet so that your website will look very unique with gradient of colors, and it will make your website more powerful. So we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Just like I said earlier at the opening part of this video, try to practice. Without practice, you cannot perfect this knowledge. If you practice, you will definitely own this knowledge as if you are the one that created the knowledge. Very clumsy script. If you don't practice, you won't learn it. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the next tutorial, we will be learning how to use CSS to bold and italicize text. Thank you very much for watching. Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine, the project manager, Sunshine Resources. Welcome to our tutorial 18 in our series on how to build website with HTML and CSS. In the last tutorial, we learned how to effect changes on the CSS using header and paragraph. Today we'll go a little bit further on how to bold and italize text using CSS. We have in the previous lesson also learned how to use HTML to bold and italize text. Now in this edition, I will show you how you can use CSS to also bold and italize text. Now the first thing you do when using CSS is that you have to construct some text, especially in the body, because whatever change you are effecting is going to be on the body. So right now we have some text on the body, for example, how to make detour. Now let me give it some parameters, maybe by paragraphing it. Paragraphing this first one, starting. Okay, we have paragraphed it, and the second one, maybe I should just give it a parameter, a header. Let me make it header 4. Header 4, opening tag. And a closing tag. Header 4, opening tag, and a closing tag. All right, we have just given the text in the body of this script some parameters so that the CSS can identify them. Okay, now on the CSS, which is this head, is in this head section, we will type the following. First, we'll have to identify the parameter P, and then this special comma, and then this color will change it to font. This color here will change it to font, F-O-N-T, a hyphen, then you write weight, another hyphen, and then this changes red to bold, it's semicolon, and then this special bracket here, you close it up with these special brackets here. So what we've done now is that we have included the tag for bolding this first sentence at the top here. We have included a tag in the CSS that can bold this first text in the body here. So now let's refresh to see what we have. Let's save and refresh to see what we have done. You can see that the text is now bold. How to make the tall is now bold. The second one equally is bold. I don't know why it affects the two of them. Alright, the second one is equally bold. I don't know why the effect affected the two of them, because the parameter I chose is just P. But that's not what we're here for. That's not what we want to do now. Now the next, I wanted to use the second line of the sentence for italics. Now let me use it for italics. Now let me introduce you now to the tag that you can use to italize this second line of the sentence. Obviously I thought this effect was going to affect this parameter, but it went ahead to affect the two of them. That's beautiful. Okay, now I want to italize this second line of the sentence now. Okay, so in the same way, first we will identify this second line of the sentence by writing H4. That's the parameter that will identify it. Then this special tag, let me just copy this one. Okay, then I will now write font. Instead of font weight, I'll change this to style, font style, then change this bold to italics, sorry, there's no S, then semicolon, then this special tag. Now let's save and refresh to see what we have. You can see the second line of the sentence has been italized. Dettol is made from certain group of industrial chemicals. The second line has been italized. So this is how you can use CSS to effect changes like bolding your text or italizing your text. So we've come to the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. Just like I used to say, always practice so that you can become perfect in this lesson series. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you.